at a very early age. So she became a home helper. What do we call them? Maids, we called them in those days. And she worked hard and joined the church here. It was the old First Baptist Church, Beale Street, downtown. She joined the choir and had a beautiful voice. As the years grew by, when I met her, she was almost 80. Her voice began to crack a little bit, but she sang in our little choir that we had with the Methodist Neighborhood Centers in North Memphis. We had a group of seniors called Barton's Choir, and everybody except myself were at least 70 years old or older. But often, Miss Minnie would sing for us one of her favorites from her church, a little bit like this. Father, I stretch my hand to thee, no other help I know. Kind of like that. Well, I was working on a special project with Emory University, studying the themes that are found in the spirituals and gospel music, the themes of freedom and hope. Freedom and hope. And so I asked her to let me come and interview her and make a tape and ask her about music and how that touched her life, and particularly about hope and freedom. And so I came one late afternoon to a little apartment on 4th Street, a few blocks from our center, and I found that she was in a downcast mood. She welcomed me in the door and had me sit down, offered me some good iced tea, and we sat and we began to talk. And as I started to make my interview, she said, Reverend, my heart is down. I'm so sad. I said, well, what happened, Miss Minnie? And she said, it's my pictures. My pictures. Finally, I realized that she was saying pictures. Pictures. It was photographs. She said, Reverend, they broke into my apartment last week. It's the 3rd time. And this time, didn't have no money for them to take. They didn't take the TV. But, Reverend, they got my pictures. She went on to explain that these cruel thieves had taken her pictures, her precious photographs of her family, her parents, and grandparents, and brothers and sisters and friends from down there in Mississippi. She no longer had them. She could only rely on her memory now to just envision their faces. She no longer had her pictures. I didn't know what to say. What could I say? I told her I would be praying for her. I thanked her again for letting me come and wondered if she still wanted to go on with this academic interview. But then suddenly she looked at me and a smile came across her face. You could almost hear the creases in her face crackle as she changed from a terrible, downcast, worried look to a smile. And she said, but Reverend, I got faith. I got faith, and I know the Lord loves me, and whoever took those pictures, well, I hope it blesses them some way. But I'm going to go on, even without my pictures, Lord. And then, realizing we were going to talk about music, suddenly she burst into her favorite song. And it went something like this. Because He lives, I can face tomorrow. Because He lives, all fear is gone. And I know who holds the future. For life is worth the living just because He lives. Amen. More love to thee, O Christ. 527 verse 1, as we stand together.